Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and we wanted to commemorate the campus Trendz incident in Barbados that happened on the 3rd of September 2010. And with me today is Patricia, and she has some first-hand information on one of the guys who they were put away for that particular incident in Bridgetown, Barbados. Um, Welcome into the studio, Patricia.
Yes, Miss Veronica. As we, my condolences goes out to the families, and I will mention the ladies' names: Shanna Griffith, all those who perished. Shanna Griffith, Kelly Ann Welch, Pearl Cornelius, Kellisha Olivia, Nikita Belgrave, and Tiffany Harding. And if I pronounce any names, didn't pronounce it properly, my apologies. And my condolences goes out to the families and friends of those individuals. As this it's like 13 years.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And I was just reading up on some information that I Googled, and one of them that was interesting was that Ronaldo Ali it was recommended to that Allen served at least 25 years. Now it's already 13 years, Miss Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
She has a few more years to go. If that's what I'm reading is correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was lawfully sent up to the prisons, everybody knows my story. There was this gentleman with a prison officer, and came into the females' prisons. I don't know, they were doing some work and stuff. And it's after the fact I heard the ladies were saying that it was one of the men in the campus Trendz fires. And now that's what the ladies were saying. I won't allege, but that's what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have an issue with that, Miss Veronica. 6 lives were lost. I personally think that when a crime like this has been committed, the person gets 1 hour of sunlight. The 23 hours is to sit down in the cell and reflect what they have done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue with the prisons, Miss Veronica. It's like a hotel. Because, the families have lost their loved ones. But that individual, if it's the one that I was supposed to send a life sentence, I don't know which one it is, they should not be walking around. None of them should have been walking around. I don't care if the other ones had spent 25 years. None of them should. 23 hours in the cell, 1 hour of sunlight. And when I was there's no counseling. How can you rehabilitate someone when there's no counseling and stuff for them?
Mm-hmm.
They eat 3 meals, they even get more. And the issue I have with the prison, Miss Veronica, I'm looking at the female point of it. They sympathize with the individuals too much. It's too much sympathy. They feel sorry, especially I'm going to speak about Miss Triggs. She feels too sorry for some of the individuals who have committed crimes and stuff like that. And it should not be. So what about the victims? What about the victims? And that's what I want to investigate. If that's the individual, to find out if both of the individuals, to find out which one of them was walking around. They say that they call them a name when wardens or something they call them, but it's it shouldn't be. You commit a serious crime. They should not be walking around helping, nothing like that. They should respect the time, life in prison, for crime like this, it's 23 hours in a cell. That's how I
So
see
so
it.
you're
And
saying
it
so
needs to
you're
be
saying so
investigated.
you're saying that if they get a 25-year life sentence, that they should spend 25 years in a cell, 1 hour a day, doing whatever they need to do, and never for that 25 years they should never do anything.
What, Miss? I don't know about that particular one that the judge recommended. That is Mr. Allen, Ronaldo Allen served 25 years. I don't know which is which or which one I saw the person, but I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But we're just doing something. For example, you're saying that if someone commits such a crime and they get 25 years, that for the 25 years they should only have 1 hour a day outside the cell.
Yes, Miss Veronica. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The 23 more hours is to reflect, to sit down there and reflect.
Okay.
That's the punishment. That's the punishment.
Okay.
But there's too much lawlessness goes on, and then that incident needs to be investigated. And why is those individuals out, or which one was out? They should not be, because the parents are still grieving. Many years later, the parents are still grieving for their loved ones.
Right. But,
so I say what I had to say,
yeah.
Veronica. And my condolences once again to the families and friends of those
the six victims. Yes. That was a very, very sad day in history. That's why I put it up. I have it on my calendar, and every year I usually put it up as history. It's history. But yeah, this is Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.